It's time now for your bond update. And President Trump renewed his call for negative interest rates in the US, saying, well, other countries are doing it, and it puts us at a competitive disadvantage to other countries. That the Fed has, well, kept rates positive. For more, let's go to Lisa Abramowicz. Lisa, I'm pretty sure the Germans aren't desperately keen on the fact that they have negative rates.
Well, it depends which Germans you ask. Certainly, President Trump saying, give me the money. I want the money. Hey, Federal Reserve, why aren't you cutting rates to the negative kinds of rates that we've seen over in Europe? Take a look just at what he is talking about. That is the landscape of negative yielding debt. It surged to a record high this year of $17 trillion. Since then, it has come down, however, as we've seen certain bond yields turn positive to a little over $11 trillion. Just to put this into perspective, the concept of paying someone for the privilege of lending to them seems somewhat crazy, and it certainly has increased the pace of issuance of other types of debt in Europe and in Japan. And you know what? Even corporate debt at this point, some of it has negative yields. But if you take a look at the divergence that President Trump is talking about, that is the extra yield that treasuries pay over German bonds, for example, that's actually come down quite a bit. This is the spread gap between 10-year treasuries and 10-year bond yields. And you can see it's actually contracted to close to the narrowest since March 2018. So we have seen foreign investors flood into the United States to take advantage of that yield gap. Some people could say that the negative yielding rates over in Europe and Japan have helped push down rates in the United States for corporate debt in particular in a way that they wouldn't otherwise. President Trump going on to jawbone the Federal Reserve to lower rates further, while also talking about how the economy is doing well, although we are not seeing inflation. Very few people are talking about negative rates, although very many people agree that the Federal Reserve was right to cut rates to normalize back to a lower level.